Hello again, Austin. How are you doing today?
Good.
Awesome. Well, I know that this is our last official session, and I hope that I have the tools and the resources that you can use that will equip you and help you and your fiance with some budgeting techniques and tools. And so let's just recap real fast. I know that the first time that we met, we kind of got to know each other a little bit. You gave me, a little bit of your background, where you're from, where you graduated, all that kind of stuff. And then the second time we met, we went more into the financial aspect of it. And you shared with me some things that need help on and need work with. And I then told you, I took down some notes and I took all your information down and wrote it down. And I then was able to go home and research a little bit. And I actually have a really cool, helpful paper and some worksheets that you and your fiance can do together that will help you guys with your budgeting. I know that was one of the biggest things that you guys were worried about. You're in school full-time, chemical engineering, and so is she, and you're not working right now, and you were debating whether or not you should work or not, and how to pay off school loans and what to do about all that kind of stuff. So I think I have a few things that will really help you and that you can take away from this last session of ours, and you and your fiance can actually work on it together. It'll be really fun for you guys to do. So I guess before I kind of explain what it is and how it works, I know the question is there anything that's changed or come up recently that may need to be implemented into this?
No.
Nothing at all?
No.
Okay, well, perfect. So what I have for you is a printout of a calendar, and then I also have what I like to call a budgeting worksheet, and I designed it for you guys. So basically there's several different columns, and one column is for monthly bills. The next column is for like any extras, and then down here you can see the total amount of extras and then your monthly total, okay? And then over here is your monthly income. And then this section right here is where you subtract your income minus your bills, obviously. And then this column down here is for any debts that you guys may have. This includes, student loans, unsubsidized, subsidized. If you have car payment that you need to be making, just different like loans or anything along those lines that you guys are currently working on paying off. Maybe I know that you said that you guys don't have any credit cards, right? So you don't have to worry about anything like that. So basically monthly bills, that includes, how much are you guys spending on food? How much are you guys spending on your utilities? How much are you guys spending on, your phone bill? Do you guys have internet? Do you guys have cable? All that kind of stuff. So what you and your fiance are going to do together is you guys are going to go in and you guys are going to fill out all these little slots. And then once you come up with this number, is there anything extra? Maybe, you guys have a set amount each month that you use for clothes, maybe, or, you set aside a certain amount each month for extracurricular activities like going on dates or going to the movies, So that's something you're going to put under extras, and then you're going to add them together, and then this is going to be like your monthly total of how much you guys spend, okay? And then over here, what you guys are going to do is do your monthly income. So you're going to take the, are you working?
No.
Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take her monthly income, and then I know that you had said that you had taken out some student loans. So maybe something I'd recommend is, writing down the total amount that you have left from those student loans and maybe dividing it up between the months between now and then your next semester. So you can have an even amount for each month. Maybe that's something you guys could talk about doing. So you're going to fill that out here. And then you can also include money, that you have in savings or, that you have invested, in stocks or anything like that. I don't know if you guys are interested or do anything like that. And then in this next column, you're going to take all of your income and then you're going to subtract your bills. And what you're going to do is you're going to have your debts here. So I don't know how much you guys have in debts or what you guys are currently paying off, but in these specific columns, it lists you, like car payments, student loans. So you guys can go and fill this out. And then the calendar here, this is what I gave to you guys. I don't know if you guys are super organized or anything like that. I know personally I am, and seeing it visually helps me. So what you're going to do is, and I can send you guys the link for these, so every month you guys can print out a new one. And what you're going to do is, at the beginning of every month, it's just a calendar, and it helps. You can write down which day is payday, and how much you'll be receiving, and then which days your payments are due, whether it's like your electricity bill, your car payment, it just kind of helps to write it all out. And then you can take the budgeting worksheet, and then you guys can kind of see your income and your finances on paper, and then you guys will be able to better budget for the month. So maybe under extras, if you guys are spending $100 a month on going to the movies or eating out, maybe that would be an area that you could cut back on. Or maybe you don't need cable anymore, but this will kind of help you visually see what all you're spending and where that money is going to go, and how it can better be placed in different areas that maybe need it more than others. Maybe if she gets her nails done a lot, maybe say, okay, honey, for the next couple months we're not going to be able to afford that because it's not something we can implement. Or like I said, the cable package, a lot of people live without cable. So just different stuff like that. And then the only other recommendation that I had for you was, have you thought about possibly, because I know that you said that you work during the summer, correct?
Yeah.
So this is just an idea, and I'm not saying you have to do it. I'm not saying that it's something that I'm requiring. It's totally like once you leave here today, all of this is in your hands, and it's you guys just have to choose what to do with it. So the only thing that I would recommend would be maybe picking up a job during the week that's like 10 hours and seeing how that works with your school load. I know that school is extremely important, and I totally agree with that, and I think that it should be first and foremost. But if the bills exceed the income that your fiance is making, then maybe there's something that needs to change there. And if it's not anything you can change, then there may be, you might have to pick up a job. So what I would recommend would be picking up a job for a week, or for 10 hours a week, just doing totally minimum. And after working it, you might actually be surprised. You might actually see that, hey, I can do this. I can juggle school and work. I'm not saying some elaborate job, maybe even if it's just something simple as, pizza delivery, something that you can quit, and then in the summer you can, pick back up your other job, because I know that you had said that the other job pays pretty well. And then another thing I wasn't sure if you had heard of or not, but there is actually a work-study program through the University of Idaho, and you can go online and you can sign up for it. And basically what it is you can only work a certain amount of time to only get a certain amount of money. So I'm not exactly sure what it is, but let's just say it's $2,000 per semester. So however much they pay you, you can work X amount of hours until you receive that $2,000 each semester. So that's also another thing, you might consider or think of. And like I said, I'm not saying you have to or necessarily or even that you want to, but it's just, I'm trying to give you guys some helpful tips and techniques that you can use. So, do you have any questions or?
Nope.
I'm sorry, I feel like I did a lot of the talking, but.
No, it's fine. We're good. Nope.
So
No
I mean,
questions.
is this something that you think will help you guys? Is this something
Yes,
that you
of
can
course.
implement?
Mhm.
Okay. And this is pretty easy, like pretty straightforward, right?
Yep.
Well, perfect. Well, like I said, if you have any other questions or any other information or, techniques or anything that you're looking for or that you're wanting, feel free to send me an email, give me a call. I would love to help you guys. I really hope that this is something that will help you. For me personally, I think this would be something that I could implement into my life that would help me a lot. So I hope that it's something that can help you guys. So.
Thank you for
Well,
your time.
perfect. Yes, thank you.